Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic sock show on the internet. I hope you're all well this morning. I hope you're all looking forward to an exciting weekend of football. By the way, if you're into Formula One, don't watch me. Go over to Dermot's channel, THFC Till I Die. He's doing a Brazil Grand Prix qualifying. It's one of my favourite Grand Prix of the year. I didn't know he was doing it. He's asked me on, I'm doing this. But yeah, get over there if you want to watch some GP action. Anyway, if you're not, you're more than welcome here because it's Saturday. It's Saturday here in Sydney, which means I've got to go out and work, and it's my least favourite day of the week to do the Ubering. Traffic's terrible. Everyone's all, it's a really horrible day. So I need some Spursy goodness, some Spursy vibes from you all to help me power through all the rude people. I saw a bit of. I'm gonna go about an hour, depending on the comments. I mean, if I get loads of comments, I'll just stay here for a bit. I watched a bit of old Poch's press conference this morning. I kind of warmed to him. I'm a sook. I'm such a sheep. I just bend in the wind, flip flopping around. Oh yeah, he's old Poch. He's all right, isn't he? Said he would never manage at Arsenal or Espanyol. He also said Spurs are title contenders. So, that's another one. I mean, everyone's saying it. Everyone's saying we're title contenders because we are at the moment. I don't get how we're not top of the table. Might not be top after tonight. Man City are playing Bournemouth. I mean, that's the sort of game, if you're going to be a champion, you've got to win, Man City. Just think about that. If you come away with a draw, or even worse, a loss, might as well give it to us. Anyway, you're going to get a 30-point deduction from the Premier League if they're serious about enforcing the rules. So Man City don't count this year. Arsenal playing Newcastle as well. Oh, that's a tough game. Tough game going to St James's Park. So I mean, if the Gooners come away with something there, that's it's a warning shot, isn't it? But we know when it comes head to head, they're crap compared to Tottenham. So I'm not that worried. Not that worried. We took 2 points off them at Highbury. That's the way I see it with my one-eyed Spurs view of the world. And I'm sure when they come to White Hart Lane, we're going to bash them and smash them. But we might not be top. We might not be top until Tuesday morning here, when we hopefully will reclaim our rightful place at the top of the league. And I believe if we don't lose this, now I haven't heard anyone say this, so I might have got this completely wrong, but I think our longest unbeaten streak in the Premier League is 11 games, which we've equalled now. We've done 11 because we beat Leeds at the end of last. Hang on. Yeah, we beat. We did. We beat Leeds last game of the season. So we've done the 11. We go one on Chelsea. It's a new record for Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, Ange, he's Australian. What does he know? He can't manage. Oh, I don't know if he could take the Premier League. Premier League's really tricky, isn't it? The best league in the world. Oh, I'll just break all your records. I'll just come in. Hello. I'll break all your unbeaten run of 11. Oh, I'll go a bit longer than that. I will beat the likes of Poch, Redknapp, Yole, all of them. I'll just come in and do it. Can't manage in the Premier League. These people, they don't know what they're talking about. So that could be exciting. I haven't heard, and another. I think this would be 52 games. Is it 52? 52 games that Ange will have not been beaten at home. He hasn't been beaten in a home fixture as a manager since November 2021, I think it is, when he was manager of Yokohama. That's the last time he lost on his home turf. I mean, oh dear. I'm enjoying that all the world is coming late to the Ange Postecoglou woo party, seeing them change their minds and give the guy some credit. Let's hope he gets 3 manager of the months in a row. I think only Pep's done that before. I mean, he's got to win it, hasn't he? We're the only team that won all our games. I don't know what other measure you want. I don't know. Maybe the Premier League will be all egalitarian. Maybe they'll maybe there's been a takeover by the National Socialist Front or something. Not that's the bad word. I mean the people like Communist Party. Communist Party. That's what I meant to say. Something like that. Socialism. Oh, we're going to share it all out. Share it all out. Um, and maybe they'll give it to, I don't know, Unai Emery for no reason, or someone else. Arteta has been nominated as well. Well, I don't know why he would get it. What's he done? Arteta, eighth, fifth, second. Ange Postecoglou, one. That's what his tenure is going to be at Tottenham when he hangs up his boots in 4 years' time. If he does or whatever, football's a funny old thing. Prem. FA Cup here and there. Champions League. Tell you what, if Ange is here for 4 full years, Champions League, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. Premier League and Champions League. Oh, what does he know though? What does he know? He's only managed in Australia, Japan, Scotland. Premier League. Premier League's a different kettle of fish. Premier League's the top of the world, you know. Oh, it's the most exciting, most competitive, bestest football in the world. No, because the Premier League haven't been playing football for years. It's the problem with the Premier League. Someone comes along and says, "Oh, we're going to play football now." And every other team's buggered. You know what? Ange Postecoglou, he's going to get found out, isn't he? He's going to get found out with this attacking football. We're going to be leaky at the back. Well, they didn't bank on Vicario, Romero, Van der Ven, Pedro Porro, and Destiny Doggy. No one's getting much past that lot. None of them. They haven't done it so far. What is Van der Ven suddenly going to go slow, is he? Romero's going to start, I don't know, listening to a bit of Cat Stevens and become a peace-loving man on the pitch. Is that what's going to happen? Destiny Doggy, he's going to, I don't know, put Velcro on the bottom of his shoes so he can't run so fast. Pedro Porro, what, he's going to lose that mongrel? Is he? Is that what's going to happen? Someone tell me that's what's going to happen. Vicario, what? He's not going to, his reflexes are going to go all sluggish. I mean, that's what it would take, isn't it? For us to be found out. Found out my arse. Anyway, let's see what the comments are like. Oh, we've got a few in. Thanks, everyone. Super chats and memberships are available. Oh, it says Hotspur Hippie up there. That's a good start. Brilliant. I'll put the other thing on, put a bit of jam on my bread. Why not? I love capitalism. I've always been a big admirer of it. I think it's the way of the future. I don't know where it is. Where is the thing? There it is. There's the thing. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Let's have a look at what the old chat's saying, what the old internet nutters are saying, throwing at me this morning. Captain Cockerell, first off the blocks. Can't wait for the weekend to start. It's already started here, man. It's the weekend. Hurrah! To see who drops points. Yeah, this is it now. It's interesting, isn't it? Who's going to drop points? Then come Monday, we brush. Brush. Chelsea aside. Under the agent Poch, that's it. It's a man on the inside, Johnny on the spot. And claim our top spot back with a bigger gap, hopefully. Could be, I mean, Arsenal's the big one, isn't it? Arsenal, Newcastle. If they could easily drop 2 or 3 points at that one. Man City, I think, will probably win. Probably. What do I know, Probably. Stats. I've said this before, right? Stats only tell you what's happened. They don't tell you what's going to happen. Because the stats will say, like, I don't know, you got 60% chance of winning. And then as the game goes on, if you score a goal, it will go up to 90%. If the other team scores 2 goals, it will go down to 5%. They just tell you what's happened. If you want to know what's happening, look at the score. That's all you need to know. Look at the score. It's like, dear, oh dear. Agent Poch, a bigger gap. So, well, I mean, we could be 3 points clear Monday, couldn't we? Could be. Never know, man. Never know. Milton, g'day, man. Morning. You're up nice and early. Morning, Paul. Hope you're well, mate. And hello to everyone in the chat. What's everyone's score predictions for our game of the week? Game this week? I'll go 3-0 at the moment. 3-0. That'll be my opening gambit. By the time I do any watch-alongs, they're probably going to be up 5-0, 6-0. It's going to happen sooner or later. We're going to bash a team. Don't know if it'll be Chelsea. Don't know if we'll bash them. But hopefully, Hopefully Chelsea will get a late corner. Their keeper will come up. We'll just take the piss with a goal like who was it that did it to them last week? I don't know. It was a funny goal, comedy goal. I like a good comedy goal. Bit of a Laurel and Hardy affair where the keeper couldn't get back, and it was easy. Tap in. Brilliant. Mark Howell, sitting down after a hard day's work, pushing a cab around London. Ah, brother. My day's about get going. Everyone's on show on Saturday. It's not. I find it not a very chill day to work. It's like everyone's pent up and angry during the week, and now it's Saturday. I'm gonna bloody enjoy myself, and everything's not. If anything's not perfect, I'm gonna just get angry and entitled. And then Sunday's a pretty cool day. Everyone's nice and chill and relaxed. Saturday is like I think it's gonna be raining as well, so that makes it tough. Mark Campbell, hat on or not? When I'm driving around, I always wear a hat. Unless it's hot, then I take my hat off. I just like, I like the soothing comfort of something being on the top of my head. But I've always wear a hat because I've got the window down and I don't want to get skin cancer on my head. I mean, my arm's getting. I wonder if probably by the end of the summer I'll have one really brown arm and one. Well, who am I kidding? Do I tan? I like to say I do, but evidence might go against that somewhat. Kim62, hey man, morning man. My boy, how's it going? Just listened to Poch's press conference. I'm hearing in his voice that returning for him is going to be hard. Is that what? See, I only listened to a snippet of it. Is that what you picked up, man? Don't think our supporters will be impressed. Oh, okay. I mean, I listened to a bit, but I was kind of having a shower and making a cup of coffee, so I wasn't paying full attention to it. But I didn't quite get that impression, but you probably focused on it more. Okay, well, that's interesting. Hard. Was he a bit like a bit shaky in the voice? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the fans' reaction will be. Like I say, I don't think there's any right or wrong to it myself. I think fans can do whatever they want, really. The only thing is, someone I was having a chat to, a friend of mine, made an interesting point. If the fans go and boo Poch a lot, is that going to make Ange raise his eyebrow? Oh, right, this is how they treat you when you're not here anymore. I'm not sure about that so much. I think Ange recognises that there's, it's a professional game and people move around. Plus, I think that when if Ange goes and comes back, he'll have given us a few trophies. So it's different. It's different. It's like Glenn Hoddle coming back. You can't boo Glenn Hoddle for £1 million, can you? Don't matter where he goes, or Graham Roberts or Mickey Hazard. None of them. But Poch, for me, he just fell a little bit short. I don't know, a little bit short. But it'd be interesting to see what reception he gets. Interesting. You never know, do you? What's going to happen in football? What the mob mentality? Crowds of people do weird, unpredictable things, don't they? Might be a cheer, might be a boo. I don't know. I don't think there's any rights or wrongs to it, though. Paul G, a member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Thank you for your support, Paul. And so was Kim, by the way. Kim was like one of the first in. Hi, Paul. Very long time. I hope you're well. And all the chat are well. Coming you Spurs. I hope everyone's well. Yeah, good. Good, man. Here we go. What's he on about now, Matthew? Hello, cowboy, playboy, ass-kicking, hellraiser, brat. I don't know, man. Don't know where that's coming from, dude. But hello. Steady Shark, another member. Hi, Paul and chat. Hey, everyone's saying hello to each other. Hello, everyone. Kim62. Just been hanging up an Aussie Art Deal signed shirt. Wow. It was my dad's, and he left to me, had it framed. Oh, nice. That's a pretty cool thing to have, man. What year's shirt is it? Is it home away? It's so tiny. So is it an actual one he wore? It's not one of those ones where they just sign 500 euros. It's an actual Aussie worn shirt, is it? Wow, man. Whoa. It's so tiny. Looks like a youth size. He was my dad's favourite after Greaves. Oh, well. Me and your old man had something in common. Probably if I was around in the Greaves days, I'll be looking at him. But Aussie's my favourite player. I mean, look, it's a struck match. The internet seems to be hell bent on ranking things. I think either you like something or you don't. Like music's either good or not good according to your ear and tastes. So, but I don't know. Aussie was cool. Aussie was cool. Maybe it's also the Chaz and Dave song, Tottenham. We're on our way to Wembley. Aussie's going to Wembley. His knees have gone all trembly. I mean, you can't buy lyrics like that, can you? Those are days the old FA Cup song was a thing of the year, wasn't it? It didn't matter what team it is. Some are better than others. I mean, the Anfield rap, oh, John Barnes rapping, it was a bit ropey, wasn't it? But a good old knees up with Chaz and Dave, brilliant. Uh, and it was Steve Archibald. Steve Archibald, I think, is a distinction of the only pop star who had to he had to sing. Yeah, do that. I don't know about while they're playing a record, but sing. We'll give him credit. I'm sure Steve has got a lovely pair of lungs on him, golden set of tonsils. Yeah, a distinction of the only person in the whole world ever that sung two songs on the same episode of Top of the Pops, because he was singing the Tottenham FA Cup song, and then he had to change his shirt and sing the Scotland World Cup song. You know, fun days. The charts used to have something for everyone, didn't they? Such a mix of music and stupidity, and I've just knocked the thing. They were fun days. Matthew, prime La Liga with Ronaldo and Messi was the best time, Prime Madrid and Barcelona. Yeah, I'm sure it was exciting for those fans and for people who watched it. I just watched Spurs myself. It sort of does me. For me, sort of prime Spurs was, between 81 and 87. That's my living memory, anyway. Klaus Wunsch. I think that's a new name, man. Hello there. G'day, Paul. On a plane. Oh, wow, this is technology. On a plane flying back to Sydney from Vancouver. Wow. Wow, I'm 30,000 feet up in the air. Spurs 3-0 on Monday. Not my words. The words of Klaus Wunsch, who's new to the channel. I think Klaus is just a general pundit and football fan. He's not a Spurs fan, but he's tipping us for the win. So, what do I know? I've got to bow to someone on a plane, really. Chem 62. So Aussie's shirt, it was one he worn. Oh, we got it through my mother-in-law, who was the tea lady. Man, you're connected. You're connected. Tea lady to the management is for a special birthday. Wow, man. Wow, to have family members that were part of it, part of the whole thing. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Rohin Kumar. Poch had a lot of nice things to say about us. Maybe he's scared. I didn't get that. It seemed, as like I say, I wasn't really paying attention. And I heard him say, no, he was never going to come back to Tottenham, which goes against. What do you know? Maybe we'd just take his word for it. He wasn't going to come back because there were all sorts of rumours from. Alan Brazil was saying, because he's friends with Poch, he was kind of saying he was waiting for the phone to ring and all that. I don't know, man. Who do you believe? I take Poch's word for it, straight from the horse's mouth. He said he was never going to come back, but he was never going to go to Arsenal. Says that now. Maybe if they rang him up, he might have. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't get the whole. I don't get the whole traitor thing, because Chelsea don't mean that much to me. If it's not Arsenal, it's just another club. Arsenal's a special case. But Chelsea, they don't mean anything to me. I know there's a rivalry mainly fostered by Chelsea fans that haven't got a decent derby. Their derby was last weekend against Brentford. There you go. Glamour fixture that. Either Brentford or Fulham, or if QPR, Court Bear and Rubbish come back, there's your derby, Chelsea. You focus on them. We're different echelon to you. Different echelon. Feels bad to boo him after listening to him. Yeah, I know he softened me up again a bit, mate. But, you know. But I think if I was in a crowd of people booing, I'd probably boo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever, I guess. Yeah, I know. Go with softies, softies. His top's still too tight, though, isn't it? It doesn't look quite comfortable. I don't know. It almost looks like it's body paint, which that'd be. Milton O'Brega, who's your goal scorer, Paul? Well, Son's got to get something, isn't he? Maybe Brennan Johnson. If Brennan Johnson starts or something like that, could be Brennan Johnson. I think Romero. Might be time for a bit of a Romero banger. What does Irish Hotspur call it? A Romero bomb? Bomb. I forgot what he calls it, but he's got a good name for it. But it could be a Romero. There you go, Son and Romero and Johnson. So that implies that I think we're going to score at least 3 goals, doesn't it? So he's creeping up already. I can't help myself. Can't help myself. Deluded. Rich, big up, baby. Yay, big up, Rich. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I got a little crowd in here. That's all right. Mark Cavill. When the journalist asked Poch a question about Spurs, his eyes light up. Oh, is that what you detected? Was it? Fond memories. I believe they might. I don't know if I heard it right. They might have given him the old ex-girlfriend question, and I think his answer was something like, "I don't think I had a girlfriend before I met my wife." But I'm just getting a bit bored with that now because everyone's doing it. It's becoming a thing. You know, football's like a girlfriend that dumps you and da da da. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just on the top of the curve and then it'll start going down the other side unless people say it. I'm such a contrarian, man. Like if the crowd's doing one thing, I'll go out of my way to do the opposite sometimes. James Paratrooper, I think Captain Son will take out all against all. Oh, hang on, let me get this right here. I think Captain Son will take out all the past frustrations against Poch's bottle job in the Champions League final. Oh, that's interesting. You reckon there's a bit of why the bloody hell didn't you do better in the Poch? Bit of that by demolishing Chelsea with a hat trick. For an 8-1 Spurs victory, come on you Spurs. You know, if we score a goal like we did against Crystal Palace, don't tell me it's only Crystal Palace. To score that goal we scored against Crystal Palace, even if there's even if you're doing it against traffic cones, you know, if it's a training exercise, it's pretty damn good. To do it in the heat of a Premier League match is sensational, sensational. I like those team goals, man. Team goals. It was brilliant to see because it's so fast. It's over in the blink of an eye. There's nothing you can do about it. That's what we used to play at Spurs, man. We used to do that. You know, and you know, those sorts of opportunities, you know, they just come up a couple of times in a game. You know, it's not like you could just do that for 90 minutes because it ain't on those patterns of play. And what makes these players so good is when they see it, it's like, here we go, back of the net. That's what makes it awesome. Yep, okay. Well, we go 8-1. 8-1. Spurs victory. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, why not? Why not? Could happen, couldn't it? I can't say it's impossible. I can't say, oh, James, you're dumb. What are you doing? It might happen. Might happen. Why not? And if we do win 8-1, then James has had the pleasure of thinking that all weekend, and then it happens. And I'm sure if we win 2-0, James isn't going to be, I thought it was going to be 8-1. That was rubbish. It's only 2-0. Go silly, man. Kim62. Poch said it. He said we're title contenders. Is he putting pressure on us? I don't know. I suppose there's. I mean, anyone could say it. I don't think it's putting pressure on people because I think if Ange felt that sort of thing, that sort of talk was pressure, he wouldn't be so gung ho about fans just get carried away. He'd be doing the old Conte. It's a miracle that we're getting top four. We ain't winning the league. It's going to take years for this club to win a title. God, we're lucky if we make top four. Oof. And then you just come and say, no, you just think what you want to think. Football's got enough pain for fans, which is true, isn't it? So when you've got these moments of happiness, just go with it. Why not? Don't hurt. So I mean, mind games with Ange. He's a black belt. He's solid as a rock. You can't play mind games with someone like Ange Postecoglou. There's no chance. I mean, what he's been through in his career, the pressure he had up. If you want pressure, when he was manager of Australia, all the suits, Football Australia, we shouldn't be playing this way. All the press, we shouldn't be playing this way. We shouldn't be playing this way. We're Australia. We're rubbish. We shouldn't be trying to play football. Ange was just, we're going to do it my way, man. Got us into the World Cup. And he said, that's it. I'm done. Done my job. Find someone else now. So I don't think Ange quite gets pressure. I'm sure he feels it. He's a person, but he's unflappable. But look at him on the touchline, calm. What was it 1-0 down against Sheffield United or whatever? I forgot what the games went, but he's there. He's not going all Klopp-tastic, is he? Arteta. He's just standing there with the occasional shout of pass it forward, go that way. And I noticed something actually. The players, when things are a bit wobbly, they're not straight away looking over to Ange. What do we do, Ange? I don't know. What are your instructions? Because I know you hit us with a ruler on the bum or something. When we don't know what to do. So what do we do? What do we do? No, because Ange, he said it. He's giving them the tools. He lets them decide. I heard him say it was after one of Celtic's cup finals. I don't know if it was the SFA Cup final. It might have been the League Cup final. I think it was the League Cup final against Rangers in his last year at Celtic. And Celtic went up, and for a lot of the second half, Rangers were kind of trying to put pressure on Celtic, and Celtic kind of just defended really well. And Ange said after the game, he said in the conference, he said, because he's asked about this, it's unlike Celtic, and he said, well, the players make the decisions on the pitch. I'm not playing. They're the ones playing, and they decided that's how best to win the game, and they were right. So there's a lot less looking over. What do we do? What do we do? I don't want to get it wrong because I'm scared of what you're going to say to me afterwards. It's not happening at Tottenham. William Tauto. I guess another new name. I'm saying that all the time now. Morning, hippie man. Morning. Big love from the Central Coast. Hurrah! Hello. Sun's just coming up. Ooh. Well, I mean, the sky's it's going from black to grey. It's going to be a horrible day. I hope it's better for you up there. I reckon 2-0 Spurs. Sun first goal. Excuse me, why not? Could be, eh? Could be. I'm not seeing anyone saying we're going to lose. Nah, it's not on the radar. Matthew, Poch will get booed, but not that what people are saying. They're just exaggerating, man, now. Look, if it's a bill, I don't think it's going to be a massive, huge thing. And I kind of think the better we play and the more we demolish Chelsea, the more gracious we will be to Poch. I mean, if Chelsea beat us, heaven forbid, if they do, I think the reception might be very different. Might be very different. But I can't see that happening. I know Jason Cundy's optimistic. Bless him. Oh, it's the Holston kit. Oh wow! Well, there's a few of those. Well, when did Ozzy leave? He left in what, '86. So there's a couple there. But that period of kits was all good, wasn't it? Holston kit. Was it the one like this? Or one before this, or one after? They're all good kits. It's funny, isn't it? Branding. I'm just going to get a glass of water. Bear with me a second. Just need to. I've got an app tells me when I need to drink water because I'm a dumb Homo sapiens sapiens. In fact, I've probably just gone back to Homo sapiens. I know, but I don't know. I know. So I need technology to say drink a glass of water. What species we are, right? Back in a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Super chats and memberships are available. Here we go. I'm returning. Quality bit of dead air. I suppose at least the lights give you something to look at while I'm not here. What if I might do a stream sometime, just not show up and just have the lights? I wonder how many views that would get. That'd be cynical, wouldn't it? Just do a 12-hour stream of that and just milk all that money off YouTube. Beer talk. Where'd you get that hat? I don't know, man. I don't know because it was sent over by a friend of mine in England. So I don't know. Maybe he got it from the Spurs shop. Actually, it came in a bit. Hang on. Let me check the packaging and stuff. I might be able to tell you. It came from Tottenham Hotspur. He ordered it. He ordered it from Tottenham Hotspur. I saw the sender address. Tottenham Hotspur. So it must be in his Spurs shop, or I think he might have done it online. But yeah, I love it. I love it. It's a great hat. And he sent me another one as well. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's that one as well. That feels nice, actually. I might bring. You know what? I'm going to bring both of these in the car today because like when you get a bit hot in one, you can change it over and it's cooler again. Ah, that's refreshing. I might. Yeah, I'll just stick my hat under my air conditioner. Well, it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be that hot in Sydney today. But yeah, Tottenham. There's like online from Tottenham, man. I think it's one size fits all. Because I've got, believe it or not, my head's quite tiny. I've got a bit of a pinhead with an angloid brain. Size adults. I suppose the shape of it. So I've got a pinhead, so I put it, like that. But it's very comfortable actually. Rich in the Premier League. Oh, I can sense some good omens for the future coming up in Rich's comment here. In the Premier League, only 13 teams have won 26 or more points in their first 10 games. Half of the 12 before Spurs have gone on to win the league. Well, let's make it 29 out of 4. We've only dropped 4 points. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's still a statistic though. There's no predictor because, whatever happens to Tottenham will change those numbers. But I think we're just playing well, man. I think we're playing well. I think it bodes well. But look, if you think that's a sign, man. Matthew Sonny winning the Ballon d'Or. Our PR team needs to be active now. Oh, let's start campaigning and lobbying, knocking on some doors. Sonny Flyers. Have you heard of this guy? Son Young Min. He's brilliant. He's a sizzle reel. He's a videotape with his highlights on it. Lobby. I quite like Messi winning it. Don't want it to go with someone else in the Premier League. Mark Hamill. First time I heard that quarter pound of rubbish. That's what it used to be at school when QPR were in the first division, and there were a couple of QPR supporters in my school, in the secondary school I went to. Quarter pound of rubbish. And then I went to a different sixth form. I went to sixth form in Harrow, and I was the only Arsenal. I was the only Arsenal hater. Oh, I nearly slipped out there. I was the only Tottenham fan. Everyone was a gooner. A lot of them came from a place called Salvatorian College, and they were all Arsenal, man, all Arsenal. And if only I had have known back then that Steve Perryman was scouted in a school final that was played at Salvatorian College. He was scouted there. That's where Spurs picked him up. So knowing that Steve Perryman was scouted at the Salvo Guna Manor, that would have made me feel a bit more resilient to the whole banterage from that. But, Steve Perryman, by the way, coming on the stream in December. Woo! Can't wait for that. It's good. But quarter pound of rubbish, yeah. Quarter pound of rubbish, quarter pound of rubbish. And they are now, aren't they? James Paratrooper, that's a great idea. Sony's Ballon d'Or campaign starts now. Hello? Monsieur? C'est une première jouer le football sans hormone. That's how it's going to go. Milton O'Brega. Paul, which manager do you think is going to get sacked first? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, Sean Dyche is there or thereabouts, isn't he? Ten Hag, man. Ten Hag is a win, is a loss or two away. Poch is too. Poch is close, isn't it? There's a few, in the race to lose their jobs. There's a few, man. Roy Hodgson. Roy Hodgson could be. Bournemouth's manager, whoever that is. I mean, they shot themselves in the foot getting rid of Gary Neal, because Wolves seem to be doing all right. There's a few candidates, man. Who would I want Poch to stay there a bit longer, because I don't think his style of play matches Chelsea's culture, whatever paper thin thing that is, because they always play boring football. And he's trying to be razzle dazzle. It ain't working. The fans just look at it and go, why aren't we playing five at the back? Why isn't John Terry saying racist things and hacking people down? We like that sort of thing at Chelsea. That's why I'm a Chelsea fan. It's all this passing the ball around, one touch stuff. I don't get it. Don't get it. James Paratrooper, Poch's last days at our Chelsea will happen at Tottenham. You reckon we might be the team that gets him the sack? It could happen, couldn't it? I mean, if it's a shellacking, if it's a good bashing, you could be right there. Todd Bowley, Poch, come in, have a seat, jump out the window. Ladies and gentlemen, our new manager, Roy Hodgson. Roy has a great pedigree in the league. I don't know anything about soccer, football. What a shit show Chelsea is. I'm loving it. Loving it. Not because they're a rival, because I just, their fans are. Oof. James Paratrooper. Tottenham are on it. It could. I just think, things like that happen in sport, don't they? This weird story. I mean, it's better than any movie, isn't it? Not that I don't like movies. In fact, I saw a good one yesterday. And I started watching the sequel to it as well, but I fell asleep. It's called Blackula. Blackula. It's like a blaxploitation film. Who was the guy that played Blackula? William Marshall. I'll tell you what, he's really good as well. Really good as playing like a Dracula type. Brilliant. It's a really fun movie. Really enjoyed it. And the sequel is, I think it's Blackula Screams. Pretty good, but I fell asleep. Yeah, but movies, they're contrived, if you know what I mean. Not that they're not good, but they're contrived. They're not improvised. Whereas football, a football season, it all unfolds in its own way in front of you. No one knows what's going to happen, really, do they? No one. Spurs are going to win the league, though. Mike Cavill, as Ange said, you play my way. If you make mistakes, down to me. Very true, man. Very true. He takes responsibility. I guess. Let me say. Let me. I suppose what he might be saying. I mean, I don't want to put words in the guy's mouth, but if he's asking the players to do something and it fails and they can't do it, then maybe he's asked them to do something that they can't do or is not natural for them, something like that. I don't know. But he takes it on the chin. Takes it on the chin because it's not going to. Unless there's something amazingly, spectacularly bad that a player does. It's because he's the gaffer, isn't he? It's what you want, man. You know that if you go out and you do cock it up, that someone's going to try and protect you and take the heat off you. If you've got the right attitude, but it just doesn't happen for you, or everyone makes mistakes. It's not AI robots playing football. Well, it is in the other teams. They're probably using AI for coaching, aren't they? Hello, everybody. Sit down. This is how we're going to play Ipswich Town today. That's what it's like, isn't it? Today, our formation will be 5-2-3. Kim 62. The team plays with freedom. That's it, man. That's what it's all about. Ange encourages this, yes. No fear in our game anymore. Yeah. That was the problem last season and the one before that. Yeah, heads would go down. We'd start walking around a bit. But to me, that's when football. I mean, look at the sides that. And look, I'm not saying we're like these sides at the moment, but when people talk about the greatest teams or the best teams, people will often, I would say something like Brazil 82, Holland 74, 78. It's those kind of teams that I'd say a lot of people would have up there. So, you might be a Chelsea idiot that, likes winning trophies by parking the bus and winning 1-0. I mean, has anyone put Chelsea up there as the most entertaining, exciting team? No, it's more teams with freedom where you can see that passion in the players come out, expressing themselves through the simple act of kicking a ball around. That's what I think people generally find exciting, and that's what we're moving towards. That kind of play where people are popping up all over the pitch. How can you mark our players? You don't know where they're going to be. Today we are employing zonal marking. Well, there might not be anyone there in that zone. You might be standing around, players saying, well, what do I do? There's no Spurs player here. Mark Pepe Matassar! Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's over there. What am I supposed to do, Gaffer? Ange is going to get found out. Captain Cockerell, I watched the training video, and Udogie and Madison plus Davies are all missing. So it looks, oh, okay. Okay, so it looks like Emerson Royale and Giovanni Lo Celso are the replacements. Ange is a little bit canny with his injury sometimes. I've noticed this season. He won't like announce Bentancur is fit and will be on the bench. He's done it a couple of times. I've forgotten the other times he's done it, but you'll get a player that you think is not happening, and they'll be on the bench or starting. It's like, oh, Ange didn't tell us this. He was keeping something up his sleeve. So who knows, man? Who knows? The reports of Udogie, something like I don't know. Some reports are saying he needed 8 days rest. He didn't train or something like that. When you haven't trained. Can you start a match? I don't know. But Davies, I'm comfortable with that one. Madison. Well, if Giovanni Lo Celso plays, I hope he bloody does something because I'm wearing it. I mean, I've already worn thin with him before, but I mean, come on, Gio, if you're going to play, man, play. All it'll take will be one good performance, and I'll be back on side. But man, it's not cutting it at the moment, is Lo Celso? Really not. Cam 62, it's like your hat. It's this kit. Oh well, that kit you've got then. That's the. I had a few Spurs kits when I was little, but this was the first kit I bought with my own money. I was working at a greengrocer's stall, and then I worked in a pub. Can you believe it? I was like, 11, 12, working in a pub, stacking the shelves, and then I'd also serve people if when it opened. Child labour. It was fun though. It was a really good job. But yeah, I like this kit. I like this kit. So I think we started this in 85 and went through to 87. Kits used to last longer than a year back in the day. Now there is a rapid turnaround to get that money out of fans. Come on, let's have a different coloured kit every game. How much can we get bilk out of everyone? Just win, come on, you Spurs, says Gerald Lawless. Yeah, why not? A win's a win, man. Oh, look, I mean, if we win, we're top. There's nothing anyone can do about that. If we win, we're top. Destiny is in our own hands. James Paratrooper. Wow, Paul, you still have a landline phone on your wall. Oh, no, that's the front door. But I do have a landline over there. It hasn't rung in ages. It makes me feel nostalgic of simpler times. Yeah. The only way you could. Like, my grandparents didn't even have a phone. Couldn't be bothered. Which was all right because if we wanted to see how they're going, we'd have to go round there and say hello. But now you just, get your phone out. Your phone will say, "Oh, you haven't checked up on your grandparents for a couple of weeks. Do you just want to say how are you? Oh yeah." And then your grandparents will look, "Oh, I got a message. Oh, I don't know. Oh, what do I do?" But yeah, it's always been the phone wired into the wall, one continuous circuit to another phone on the other end. And a few years prior to that, the lines were shared. You'd get things like crossed lines. Remember that? Party lines where you pick it up and someone be talking. Ugh. Whereas now, it's all secure, isn't it? Apart from whoever it is eavesdropping in and saving all the data or whatever. Could be some of that going. But it's sunrise. The sun has risen. Well, the sunrise is over that way, not out the window. James Paratrooper. Paul, is there a physical World Football Hall of Flame? I don't know, man. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't think so. But what do I know? James, your American accent is awesome. Well, I've got a few different ones. Some are better than others. That's Matard Bowley. But according to Jacob on United Spurs of America, America's #1 Spurs channel, it's official. Some of my American accents are a bit ropey, but he said that one was all right as well. Adrian Newman, why no Friday night football? Yeah, I was curious about that. Is it because there was League Cups and other games during the week? Yeah, I thought the same because I woke up and I thought, oh, I wonder who played last night. No one, no football for you last night. But I preferred it when everyone kicked off at 3 p.m. on a Saturday. Everyone, all divisions, England and Scotland, everyone kicked off at 3 p.m. And I used to like the results coming in. And like if there's an away game or something like that, I'd be refreshing teletext, just sitting there. Come on, Spurs, score. Alan 38, yeah, that type of thing. I preferred it. It was fun. The news of other halftime scores that go floating around the ground. They sort of announced them at halftime as well, and then in the evening, they'd spend 15 minutes reading out, I don't know, 100 odd results for the pools. I don't think it's pools anymore, is it? Can't be. Can't possibly be. Mark Hamill, love the passage. 3-1 Spurs. What, they scoring, are they? How's that going to happen? Because according to every pundit, like Harry Neville, they haven't got a striker. They need a striker. That's the theme of the season, man. Any team that loses, well, they'd have won if they had a better striker. They don't. I think people have just got such a one-dimensional view of football at the moment that, you know, weren't they watching Spurs for the last 10 years? We had the best striker on the planet and we didn't win anything. You know, so, well, I don't know, man. Okay, Matthew, okay, Hellraiser, ask, keep them going to sleep. Okay, thanks, man. Hey, is Ange. Ellie, morning, Your Highness. Paul, yes, caught you live. Yes. Gio doesn't want to play for us. Yeah, there's something up there, isn't there? Maybe that's January time for Gio. I wonder if the reports that old Jose at Roma is interested in Eric Dyer. Egan, too. Mr. Sook. You won't be using this footage. I'm just Eric Dyer. No one wants to play me. Don't be such a passive aggressive Sook. Yep. I mean, even if you're on the bench not playing, you're still earning thousands for buggering around playing football. Aren't you having fun, mate? I reckon Ange might, Ange would say something like that. I think, because according to Ange, they're lucky. He's lucky. The players are lucky. They're living the dream. Oh, don't think you'd be playing me. I'm just Derek Dyer. But yeah, Gio, man. I got my hopes up in one of the friendlies where I thought he was all right, but then, the Fulham game, Carabao Cup, which people are still on about. Can you believe it? We're top of the league. And everyone's still on about the Mickey Mouse Cup, the Littlewoods Cup, Rumbelows, Milk Cup. I don't give a toss about that. I say that with the benefit of age, where we won much more better things than the bloody, even when we won 2 in the early 70s, it was a UEFA Cup sandwich, wasn't it? Oh, why did Ange make 9 changes? Oh, wow. We're top of the league. I'm having fun. Landlines are ancient. Oh, right. Well, I got one over there. It hasn't rung for years. There was a phase where it used to ring a few times. It was always like robots and marketing and all that. But it seems to have dropped off the radar now. Sere! Be up, Paul. Who's your favourite player in your young era? What is Aussie Idealist? I've been asked this a couple of times in the last couple of streams, so I won't bang on it about too much, man. Someone, if there's a gap between me getting, I just don't. It's like David Byrne, Psycho Killer. When I've got nothing to say, my lips are sealed. Say something once, why say it again? But obviously, But Aussie Idealist, man, Aussie Idealist. To give you a quick answer, I thought he was great, really good player. Stephen Cartwright, it's Leicester versus Leeds tonight. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? A clash in the in Division 2. Mouth watering. My mouth is so dry, I've got to take a sip of water. Apparently, Winksy is playing out of his skin. Oh, well, good luck to him, eh? Good luck to him. I wish him well. Now he's not stinking up our team. Team 62. I'm going for 2-0 Sun. And an own goal. Yeah, why not? You know what? I'd love like a dodgy VIR goal as well. Dodgy. Get the conspiracy theorist going. Oh, Spurs seem to be getting lucky with VRs. Yeah, I love all that. Everyone hates Tottenham anyway. So a few more reasons for them to write us off is always good, I reckon. But an own goal, well, own goals come through pressure. Even, the Romero own goal against Arsenal, there was a couple of Arsenal players running there. So Romero had to do something. If he hadn't have done it, it might well have been an Arsenal goal. That's where your own. I mean, you do get comedy own goals as well, which are hilarious. But a lot of the time, it's because the defender can't do nothing. Got to do something. That's how we got one against Crystal Palace. James Paratrooper, Chelsea's sugar daddy. Ah! Oh, he's gone. Oh, yeah, that's Vidania. So they lost their mojo. That's it. That's it. And true to form, I remember when all the Abramovich thing was going. Of course, true to form, Chelsea fans, because of their mindset. Oh, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Maybe no, he's a good guy, really. Chelsea. I can't help but think a little bit. To say if you were, just getting into the whole football scene, and you go and see your first Chelsea game, and you hear some of the things that a lot of the fans at Chelsea sing, racist stuff, things like that. I don't know. I'd be thinking I've picked the wrong club. Time to rethink this, or at least not go to games. Um, they're rotten to the core, Chelsea. I've been going just over an hour now. I'll just keep going to the comments right now. I'm in no real rush today. Saturday's one of those days you can work it 12 hours at any period and it's all right. James Paratrooper, Emerson is on the bench and he is having a blast working for the team. Grow a pair, yeah. How about that, man? What a difference in attitude between those two. Emerson always smiling, even when the fans were giving him so much grief. He was smiling. He's made of stern old stuff, is Emerson. Dyer, I guess I won't be playing. Why, hey? Oh, we're the lads. We're the lads. My grandparents are from Cramlington, so I feel I can do the accent a little bit without trying to take a piss. I'm trying to emulate. We're the lads. I'll be cheering Newcastle on this weekend, man. Come on, we're the lads. The tune. So yeah, come on, Geordie, do it, man. Do the Arsenal. Come on, come on. I know you've got aspirations as well. You've been a little bit up and down. Go and smash Arsenal for us. Studs Lanigan, I do like that name. How us Celtic fans told the Spurs they had a great manager. Sloncha, shalom. There you go. Well, actually, I think I was telling Celtic fans they're getting a great manager as well. Yeah. But it's good to see Celtic are doing all right. Kind of one of my second teams, so that's good to see. Milton O'Brega, love your Neville impression. I don't know. I'm not trying to do it. It's like my generic Manchester accent. But then I suppose he's a generic Manchester person himself, isn't he? Gary Neville. He a striker. He a striker. What are they doing? What are they doing? Studs Lanigan. Yeah, I can't read probably that word out on YouTube, but yeah. But bang on, man. That's what they are. Unless they've changed their tune. Maybe they've changed their tune. I don't know. But I had oh man, this guy would hate me to get confused between these two teams. It was either Bristol Rovers or Bristol City. They played a home tie, so Chelsea came and visited them in an FA Cup game. They trashed the place and sprayed certain things all over the place. Horrible, horrible. I can't. I remember when I first saw Chelsea fans at White Hart Lane. That I'm thinking, I scratch you, mate, because maybe I was naive. I thought people didn't sing about the Second World War in that sort of way. I thought we were on the side that we're against that. That's So how can they be singing about that? What? During the Second World War, was it all like all of the UK except a little pocket of London that was on the other side? I mean, I don't get it, but it was really horrible, horrible. I don't mind a bit of sometimes near the knuckle humour or whatever, but there's some things that just come on, man. Oh, it's funny though, isn't it? Ain't you got a sense of humour? Eh? Oh, you're such a snowflake. Oh. That's what Chelsea fans like. Snowflake. You're a fucking snowflake. That's what you are. See how snowflakey you are when we smash you on Monday, and don't you try and wreck our stadium, mate. I know you're just jealous because Chelsea don't own their own ground. It's this shadowy Stamford Bridge Trust. I don't know how it all works. But our stadium's, well, I suppose our stadium's owned by the bank in a way, but it's still more grounds than yours. Oh, snowflake. Can't you take a joke, eh? People like that. You start saying something about the royal family. Oh, have some respect. Have some respect for your betters. I might believe in freedom of speech, but only when I'm going that way, punching down. When you're punching up, you got to have respect, don't you? Come on, the Blues. Chelsea Paratrooper, my favourite players are Son Heung-min, Lucas Moura, and Emerson Royale. I mean, we've got some nice players, haven't we? They picked some good ones there. I like Lucas's kind of demeanour. He was a good guy to have around. I know, he didn't, but Ajax, so it was pretty good, wasn't it? I actually watched that Ben and Sims vlog yesterday. that video they did of when they're at Ajax, that's into my echelon of Spursy goodness that I just dip into from time to time, and it's a fun video to watch. Milton O'Brega. They don't have a striker, do they? They don't have a striker. Watch me jump. Gary Neville's demonstration of why he's not a fan of the handball rule. Look, when you jump, and he jumped. It's like you don't have to demonstrate it. I do have the mental capacity to understand what is involved with the action of jumping, Gary. Look at me. I'm jumping. See my arms go up in the air. There's nothing I can do about that. Why? Don't have to show us, Gary. I think most people on the, that are able to on the planet have jumped. We don't need to see you do it. It's embarrassing. Oh. He did that on his podcast. When the Gary Neville podcast where he just talks about how disappointing Man United is every week. And how, Spurs are lucky because they're playing saying, hey, striker, look at me jump. Stars Lanigan, there was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. Slancher big, fellow good vibes. I don't understand. I don't know who that is, man. But okay, colonial though. Well, bad words for me, but don't know in what context you're saying it. Hey, it's just sneaking in. Welsh gal sneaking in. Greetings, Harry Hotspur. When I see HH, I keep saying Harry Hotspur. I don't even know my own name. Actually, you know how I know my own name now? I'm learning. Hang on. See, obviously, I don't know my own name. I'm dumb as a bucket of cheese. So a mate of mine sent me over the new away kit, which I think it's really nice, actually. I really do like this kit. But just in case I forget my name, and it's not, I mean, if I, there you go. Oh, I can't do it. I'll tell you what, I frustrate myself sometimes. There you go. There's not enough letters to do Hotspur, unfortunately. So I just had to abbreviate it, but you get the message. There we go. I mean, it's useless because it's on my back, isn't it? Can't even see it in a mirror. But I suppose, you know, if I find myself bewildered, I could take my shirt off and look at it and find out who I am. Or not, or it's not my name anyway, is it? So, greetings, Hotspur Hippie and a commune. Alison's a member of the Hotspur Hippie commune and a supporter of the channel. Thanks, man. Borodar. Is it Borodar? Yeah, it is Borodar at the moment, isn't it? I can't remember. I know I keep asking you. I know you keep telling me that don't waste your time telling me again because I'll forget. And next time we'll be saying, what went Borodar or Yucky Dar? I don't know. I'll take your lead. You're not saying Borodar this morning, though. So, oh my God. Kim62. We have a great defence. We have an awful. Oh, yeah. You build great teams from the back. It's not. It seems, you know, for me, it's one of those obvious things. You know, you've got to get your defence right, and then the rest can go and do stuff. But I don't know. It's like this modern world of football. People have forgotten that. Spurs have forgotten it for years. You know, Mickey van der Ven and Romero. I'm glad we got them in. Maybe we need another one as backup. I don't know. But yeah, you know, my favourite team in the '80s. You had we had defenders. What? Chris Hughton. Chris Hughton. Ray Clements. Paul Miller and Graham Roberts in the middle. What a duo. And Steve Perriman, captain extraordinaire, coming on the stream in December. And the other defenders we've had. I mean, that you, Richard Goff, captained us. He was great. Gary Mabbott, you know, and then, I don't know, Ledley King was awesome. Ledley King is one of the best defenders ever, I reckon. He had that Bobby Moore sort of technique of just being able to nick a ball off someone. Ledley King, he was such a good footballer. That's why Man United are rubbish. Yeah, Harry Maguire. Look at their back four compared to ours. World class. We've got the best unit. Best unit with a bit of flair, you know. I mean, you know, it's great having a solid back four, but when I mean, they can all play football as well. It's astonishing. It is world class. Absolutely, they can walk into any team. James Barrow, you're a Chelsea fan, is it is classic? Huh? Do what? Do what? You trying to be funny? You trying to be funny? Ah, yeah, knuckle draggers. Yeah, that's what Chelsea are, man. Ian Barron. Hello, Ian. Nice teapot warmer. Is that what this is? I think in Australia we call them bucket hats. I might be wrong on that, but I'll take tea warmer. Why not? Ian Barron, very good evening, everyone watching. Hope you're well and having a great day and have liked. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that. Like and subscribe, because remember, you are watching this. Like as normal, thank you very much. Yeah, if you want to click like and subscribe, that's cool. You know, thank you very much, Ian. Good luck with your channel. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Chelsea. There we go. I'm usually not anyone's trained chihuahua on this channel, but that was quite a funny request, so I'll do it. But don't be surprised if you ask me to do something. I'm not going to tap dance. Okay. What? What are you looking at then? What are you looking at? Jack Duggan was, I don't know who Jack Duggan is, man. No idea. A Welsh gal. Oh, you say I know. Oh, look at who it is, Mountain Bushman. Stay out here when you start. But I'm doing a stream. Jacob's in. Hello, Jacob. Iridescent. Oh, no, hang on. Okay, look. I had the Oh, tell you what, you're getting older, man. I only had this in my hand 5 minutes. As you'd know, Jacob, I've always been a big fan of the iridescent logo. I remember saying it on your stream years ago that I loved this. No, I didn't like. I thought it was a bit, but now I've got it. I'm fickle. I'm a fickle fan. I love it now. Jacob was right. All right, Jacob was right. I was wrong. I don't know. You're not supposed to do that on the internet, are you? Because you're supposed to be right all the time. But I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm sorry. I had that discussion with you. I don't know if I called you names because you liked the logo. I probably did. That would be my nature. But I sincerely apologise. Take it all back. United Spurs of America, of course. United States is number one, number one in the free world. Uh, Spurs channel. Wow. Ian Barron, the Hotspur Hippie phrase book, out soon in all shops, $9.99 for. It's a bit more of a pamphlet than a novel or anything like that. It's not exactly War and Peace, is it? Be a sheet of paper. But if I'm selling a sheet of paper for 10 quid, I love capitalism. Ian Barron, did you see the prep with a Man United top on with Mo Salah 11 on the back of the shirt? What? No, what? So a Man United fan had the name of a player from another team, a Liverpool player? Oh my lord. So, I mean, that's like me getting this. And instead of it saying that, Tony Adams or something like that. Ray Parlour. Oh, God, man. I mean, Ian Barron wants to be playing for the weekend. I'm going to be working. Sarah, do you like West Ham more than Arsenal or Chelsea? They're in that same bucket of fans that I don't really like historically. They're all saying the same, mate. What are you doing, son? Yeah, they all try and be. They're a bit like Reed. They try and sound a bit like Mark Reed. I'm a villain. I'm a villain. You know, I was a bit hungry the other day. Parked up outside Greg's. Got myself a sausage roll. Came back. I was parked on a double yellow. Got clean away with it because I'm a villain. That's what they're like. Yeah, I don't like any of them, man. Don't like any of them. James Paratrooper. La 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 la. Studs Lanigan. Mick Jagger playing the part of Eric Duggan. Oh, was that? I thought that was that Ned Kelly or something like that. I don't know. Oh, give me Stains and Deliveries, Mick Jagger. I just don't know what you're doing. Great film. I like Mick Jagger in a film called Free Jack, where he's like chasing Emilio. It's like a bit of a time travel-y thing, and he's chasing Emilio Estevez. Get him! Mick Jagger, though, he's a cool, very, very cool guy. Ian Barron, imagine finding the two. I took a library book out in 1974. I ain't giving it back because I'm a villain. Ian Barron, imagine the two women in your intro. I imagine finding. Hey, wouldn't that be hilarious if somehow through all this I got off, yeah, that was me. Oh, that'd be super cool. Funny. That's effort. Go to the effort of knitting your own scarf with the names in it. Brilliant. That's why I like that photo. And the names on it are really cool as well. James Paratrooper, that was a funny shit, still laughing. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Studs Lanigan, need to go, but Jack Duggan's a real person who was a wild colonial. Okay, right, okay. All right, I'm not, the colony thing. I feel about that. I know what you're saying, man. Uh, big up. Big up to you, Jacob. Donovan Osterreicher, did you hear Poch quotes? Trying to soften us up here. Well, it kind of worked a bit on me. I'm fickle. I'm fickle. It did soften me up a bit. Still want to beat him though, but maybe I sort of my booometer is sort of itched. Look, if I was in with people booing, I want to boo. I'm not going to go. Oh, I say you everyone, jolly unfair. We shouldn't be booing. Don't boo Poch. Don't boo Poch, everyone. He did well for us. What are you doing? Oh, there's no respect in that. You get those people at games, don't you? I was at a State of Origin game here, which is a big New South Wales versus Queensland thing in the rugby league. I know you all love rugby league, but it's one of the sports here, and you know what? Live sport, I'll take it. It was a really good game. But at one stage, I was saying something about one of the players. I can't remember. Probably wasn't nice. And this person stood up. Don't you say that to the players. I'm like, what? Huh? It confused me. It befuddled me. What do you mean, don't? You're telling me what to do at a game? Who are you? It's not going to work. Well, Scal, you can always say yucky da. Okay, yeah, okay, you can explain it. I don't know how many times you've gone through this, Alison. Say yucky da, which is, oh, that's cheers. Okay, summoning brain power. I'm powered up now. Yucky da is cheers. I promise when I'm powered down, I can't recall it. That's called Buckets Hats here in Wales as well. Oh, well, there you go. Well, I do live in New South Wales. When I first got to Sydney, I went to the beach. I thought, oh, this is like Swansea here, isn't it? Donovan Osterreicher, did you see the Poch quotes? Yes, I was trying to soften us up. Yeah, firsthand how toxic that Spurs crowd can get. He knows. All right, okay. Oh, you reckon he might be running scared a little bit? Just a little bit frightened. Could be possible, man. Could be possible. Mountain Bushman, big up, Paul. You're into the flow of this internet talk, aren't you now, man? Uh, Mountain Bushman, just a random person on the internet, man with impeccable taste. Be up, Paul and Jacob, the greatest content creators the world has ever seen. Not my words, I'm not saying it. He's saying it. I don't have to, much appreciate it. I mean, I suppose that's, if there's a vote for it, that's one in the. I haven't seen any votes against us. There's going to be one content creator. I love those content creator awards. Vote for me, everyone. Vote for me. There's about 50 of those awards every year, aren't there? 50 times a year, people saying, vote for me. Not only when you never hear me say, get sponsorship to do like um, male hygiene products. I'm not going to say vote for me in this thing ever because I don't care. Darlington FC. Oh, I hope they're going a bit. They're in a rough old spell, man. I hope fortunes improve for you. Darlington FC, Chelsea won 4. Oh, sorry, Darlington 4, Chelsea won in the FA Cup at the Feetham's ground. Darlington FC, old ground in 1958. Attention was 15,000. There you go. That's still in Chelsea's heads. You can't even beat Darlington. No disrespect to Darlington, but what a good result that is. 4-1. Brilliant. Nice one, man. That's the thing about football. It doesn't matter what club you support, what division. Every dog has its day. Okay, not every team's going for the Premier League or whatever, but every team does something. Even if it's just, like when we played Marine FC. What a day for the Marine fans. A Premier League club coming to their ground. What a great day. That's wonderful thing about football. Wayne Bonner, what's up, everyone? Hope you're well. Hope you're well, Wayne. Nice to see you, man. Memories, good memories. Good memories. That's what sticks with you, doesn't it? James Paul, you're super funny today. This is better than going to a comedy club. Oh, I don't know. I know. It's like I've got to say something, haven't I? So, but thanks, man. Thanks. I was born in 74. Ah, well, you're a young lad. Young lad. But, you know, it's nice to have memories of things happening before you were born. I was born in 72, just in case I forget. Oh, yeah, I was born in 72. Yeah, you know, it's the double. Steady start. Poch still sounds fully common your Spurs. He wasn't allowed to come back home. Just wasn't allowed to come back. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. He's just another manager, isn't he? He's another manager of an opposing team. Um, you know, we'll see what happens during the game. That's the thing. That could dictate a lot of what goes on. Wayne Bonner, I'll not boo Poch, but I'll goddamn boo Chelsea as always. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's a thing. That, all right, you know, I don't think any fan will be cheering Chelsea because of Poch. That's, but yeah, boo Chelsea, man. Make it hell for them. Make it inhospitable and hostile. That's what I want to see. Poch is going to witness first hand, says James, what a weird world class striker looks like in Sonaldo, Sonny Son Heung Min. Yeah, man. Yep, that's it. Sonny's on fine form. Fine form. Bloody hell. Okay, I'll try and get to the end of the comments now. I know I've got to wrap up and go and drive around for a little bit. Donovan Striker will sing him around of his magic, you know, after thumping Chelsea 3-0. I know that'd be funny. That'd be funny. That'd be the time to sing it. I stamp of approval on that one. James Paratrooper. I mean, look, maybe Chelsea have turned over a new leaf. Let's see, eh? Let's see when I watch the game. Maybe Chelsea won't be singing about, uh, you know, the Holocaust and all that. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll have decided, oh yeah, it's wrong, and I won't do it anymore. Maybe they'll. We will find out, won't we? We will find out. Paul, have you thought about coming up with a comedy routine or doing comedy club circuits in the US? I think you'll make it big time. Get your own sitcom. Oh God, no. I've done a bit of stand up in the past, and I was very hit and miss with it because, like, if I would write stuff and I'd do that material, I'd sound a bit like an AI. So what I used to rely on was just making stuff up on the spot, which is high risk. When it works, it works. When it don't, oh, you suck. But I kind of just didn't really enjoy it. I used to do a bit of improvised comedy in Sydney when I moved here as well with theatre sports. But I just, I didn't like the vibe around the whole thing. So, no, I've got no inclination to go back and have another go at it. Captain Grandma, good day, Paul. After watching Poch's press conference and how he spoke with affection for his time at Spurs, I hope that he doesn't get bootsy. Yeah, you see, Poch. Poch's cheeky little face. I know, man. I know, we softened, but we'll see how we go. Kim62, you're a natural. This is your destiny, a YouTube legend. Well, I don't know. Well, let's hope, eh? You know, I mean, that's what the dream is. Not a YouTube legend, but to earn a quid out, which I am earning a little bit of money out of this, which is even 10 quid's 10 quid I didn't have, and I'm having fun doing it. So how good's that? But it might happen, it might not. I don't, the dream is for it to happen, but I'm having fun anyway, so it don't matter, does it? But thanks, Kim. That's cool, man. Phil Coys, come on, you Spurs. Phil, that's it. All right, Paul. Hope you're good. Come on, you Spurs. Chelsea next. Let's go. 2-0 win, obviously. A fait accompli. Mes amis. Yeah, I think it might be a bit more. Get a bit more optimistic as time goes on. I want a good comedy goal. Banana skins. I want a bit of Laurel and Hardy from Chelsea, just so they can say after the game, "Oh, but we're lucky. We're lucky. Poch has got to go. Poch has got to go." He's trying to play football. I like parking the bus. A brick wall. That's what I like. Because I've got a brick wall, I can do graffiti on it. We know what I would spray if I support Chelsea. And it ain't a letter of the alphabet. Uh, good on you, Alison. Welsh Gal says memberships and suit chats are available. Join the commune. Yeah, well, why not? You get perks like uh, you get that funny little symbol next to your name. I mean, that's it's worth it, isn't it? What else do you get? I still don't reply to your comments, so you don't get that. You don't get a lot really, but it's fun. It's I don't like the word appreciated for some reason because it's overused. I get it all the time. Like, I appreciate it. I got what appreciation? What oh, can I buy a sandwich with appreciation? Can I? It's like, thanks. Thanks is enough. But I appreciate it. It's like, oh, I appreciate it. I'm giving you something more than a word. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for your support there, Alison. I'm sincere if I say appreciate instead of cheers or thanks. Appreciate is posh. Chamu Vandervu, hello, man. Did you get my WhatsApp message? No, don't think so. Oh, if you sent me one while I'm streaming, no. I've if you sent it to me before, then no, I don't know. No. But I'll check. I'm not very good at texting and social media and stuff. Well, sometimes I'll just go into WhatsApp once a week because I don't, people's phones ding all the time. I've got all that switched off because I find it's just annoying. You just get every 5 minutes ding. So and it like messages are one thing, but you get other apps doing rubbish as well. And I keep my phone in its place. I'll decide when I have a look at things, which means consequently, the upside is I feel free. The downside is people who expect a response immediately are often disappointed. But I will check. James Paratrooper, Paul, you truly are a renaissance man. Corporate man. Does it still show? I used to be. God, I think like, how long ago did I leave all that lot? 10 years. 10 years I got out of the corporate world. Whiteboards, Gantt charts. Oh, how can we find some value add synergy by leaning into this with a fresh set of eyes? What the fuck does that mean? What? I'd like, part of me is tempted someday. It's an idea. I'll never do it. Is to just get a job back in that lot for one day and just take the piss. Just take the piss. Oh, I've got a meeting at 5 o'clock today, Paul. 5 o'clock, no. I'm going home. I'm only paid until 5, so I'll see you tomorrow morning. Lean into it with a fresh set of eyes. Put a new lens on it. We've got great gravitation with this client. What are you talking about? You're just talking gibberish, and you're all nodding like you're saying something really meaningful, important. Like you all know. Oh yeah, I agree. You agree with what? What are they saying? So, it takes a while to get rid of the old corporate smear. Maybe you are detecting a little bit left over, man. Come on, you man, Spurs superfan. Well, I don't think there's any hierarchy in fans. Well, once you say come on, you Spurs, that's it, aren't you? I mean, otherwise that would imply anyone younger than me wasn't as big a fan as me or something like that, which I think is, someone could just switch on the TV. So you could get a, 45-year-old, look at Spurs they just discover football. I don't know where they've been, but they just discover football. And they switch it on. And they go, oh, I like this Tottenham. Come on, you Spurs. Well, then they're the same as me, aren't they? I've got no dibs on stuff. It's all the same. There's no pecking order. There's no rules. There's nothing. None of these people's, you're not a real fan. What a load of rubbish. What a load of rubbish. Donovan Osterreicher, Paul, I had your take. I find your Chelsea. Hang on, start again. Donovan Osterreicher, Paul, I find your take on Chelsea fans shockingly offensive. We have to take it easy on League Two clubs. Oh, I was thinking, oh, where's he going with this? Because I was getting ready for a bit of a take it easy on League Two clubs. Fantastic, man. Yeah, we shouldn't be punching down, should we? Poor Chelsea, poor little Chelsea. You ain't won nothing, never. Never. Well, until that bloke bought your club, how many trophies had you won? 4? I think by my reckoning we won about 15 by that stage. You never win nothing. Never's a big word. Never and always. They're two of those words that pop out to me when someone says that. Always? What, all the time? Never? What? Not at all. Oh, hang on, sorry, I did the old Daniel Sandoval, Big Up One Love. G'day, Daniel. Well, I'll be going over an hour and a half now. Shmi Van der Boo, it must be a 40 number then. Was a week ago, maybe. I lied. My phone is permanently on silent. Yeah. James Paratrooper, if you take a wee way, yes, I think you'll get promotions for thinking out thinking out of the box. You know what we need? We need a paradigm shift. What? What's that mean then? We need to strategize. Huh? I love it. People trying to sound clever by saying dumb shit. It's like they're doing the opposite. They're not saying, I'm going to look clever by saying stuff that means nothing. This will fool people. And you know what it does? It does. Moving forward. Huh? All right, folks. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there. Oh, I've really enjoyed that stream. Set me up for the day. It's given me a bit of intestinal fortitude to get through the day as always. Thanks, folks. We've got some good football this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, man. I hope you've enjoyed it. Unless you're Chelsea, I hope it really made your blood boil because I've got no sympathy for you. If you've been watching this afterwards, thanks, man. If you've clicked like and subscribe, that's nice. But if you just chilled out and enjoyed it, that's all right too. And thanks again. I'll see you. I don't know when I'll see you. Whenever I feel like doing this again. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Come on, you Spurs. I'd say that because I realised to click the wrong thing. I'll say it again. Bye-bye, everyone. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. And go on, you Spurs. See, what I do is, because I don't want, usually when I do that, I don't want to be seen afterwards. So I just put my thumb over the lens, professional. But sometimes the end stream button is. Oh, there it is. All right, bye-bye.